Love story or lie? I found out I was the main character in my husband's memoir at the launch party, standing in a room of strangers clapping for a love story that was supposed to be about us. I'd only read the first few chapters before, drafts he'd left lying around, all about the wild chemistry and late-night arguments that turned into 3 a.m. apologies. I thought the book was raw and honest, maybe too honest, but it was ours, and I was proud to be his muse. Everyone wanted to know what it was like to live inside a story. When I finally got a copy for myself, champagne still fizzing in my veins, I read the final chapter alone in our kitchen. That's when things started to twist. The woman in the last 100 pages was nothing like me. She didn't hate the rain, she didn't burn the toast, she didn't freeze up during fights and storm out to the car. This woman was patient, dreamy, the kind of person who said, "Let's talk about this," instead of slamming doors. I searched for myself in her, but she was a stranger wearing my wedding ring. I confronted him, holding the book up like evidence. He said it was creative license, that he'd wanted to give us a happy ending, the one we never quite managed. But I could see the truth in his eyes. He had been rewriting our story for months, coming home late, smelling like someone else's perfume, telling me he was finding inspiration. The book was a love letter to someone else, someone real, someone who'd replaced me in the last draft. I realized every fight, every lie, had been material, and I was just a placeholder for the woman he wished I could be. I left that night, my name still echoing in the dedication. Standing in the rain, I wondered if I was ever really the heroine at all, or just the conflict he needed to make his story worth telling. The real twist wasn't that he cheated, I'd suspected it for months, but that I'd let myself believe in a version of us that only ever existed on paper. Maybe I was addicted to the drama, always waiting for a plot twist, blind to the fact that I was never the ending he was writing toward.